Hello Gemini, welcome back. My name is Rosa and I'm here to bring you another love read. They are general, so take the parts that speak, leave the rest. Guys, if you are tuning in and you are the cross watcher, the messages that are coming through may be speaking directly to you. But otherwise, this is for Sun, Moon, Rising and or Venus. Guys, also too, I'm over on Instagram where I do offer a variety of separate readings over there. So if you feel like this reading doesn't speak to you, go and check those ones out over there. They are only about 10 minutes long and there may be something over there that could help you with what you're currently experiencing. Now, all the details on how to connect with me on my social media platforms will be in the show more section down below. And equally, if you would like to work with me, all the details will be there also. Gemini, you will also find an extended link to this reading in the downstairs section. Okay, so in the center of your reading, we've got the rebuild card coming through. This is the overall energy or message regarding you and a particular someone that you have on your mind, that you are connected to, that you're romantically linked to. Everyone's situation is going to look differently. And this is what's coming through. So the rebuild card. I see this card as the Tower card. Okay, I'll pick it up so you can have a better look at this. See that lightning bolt coming through? This is due to a realization. Okay, there may be a revelation or a realization within this connection that things have to change. And I feel that the realization has already taken place because this lightning bolt is happening, like it's coming in from in the past position. Can you see that? So I feel like it's already taken place. Something here has already transpired. And as a result, you or the person that you're dealing with is undergoing reconstruction at this time. Okay, so they're undergoing reconstruction or you're undergoing reconstruction and rebuilding yourself. Or this matter is rebuilding itself to be more solid, to be stronger, to be more stable. Now you can see in this image that this woman is standing vertically upright, hand on the heart, legit. Someone is being true to themselves. They are more aligned. So you may be feeling more aligned as a result of something that has happened in the recent past. So I feel that wherever you're going, Gemini, you're moving into greater alignment. You're moving into a position where it feels more truthful and genuine. So you're allowing your heart to lead you. Now, this revelation may have happened over the current full moon in Leo. Now, that's just come to me. I'm seeing the sun here. Okay, it's all lit up here. Now, we've recently just had the Leo full moon. And what do we know of Leos? We know that they lead from a heart place, okay? They do what feels, or the majority do what feels right according to their heart. And if you haven't been listening to your heart, or if your person that you're dealing with, Gemini, has not been listening to their heart, I feel that they are beginning to listen to that part, because the heart is the core, the heart is the truth. And I just feel that alignment is the key word, okay? Revelation, alignment, and heart. Okay. Now, the energies of the animal spirit cards are coming through as both earth. So you could be dealing with a committed partner here. Okay, you may be committed to this person. You may have had a long-term relationship with this person. You may have known each other for a very, very, very long time. I feel for some of you, you may be dealing with a husband or a wife or a fiance. Okay, now if that's not the case, this could speak to just a soulmate connection. A soulmate connection, and you may currently be sharing a place with this person. I'm getting that. I'm sensing here that you and this person are already in some kind of established union. Okay, so look, I'm not saying that if you're not in connection with this person that this reading can't apply for you, but this is some strong messages and clear messages that I'm getting that some of you need to hear. Now, I feel that, okay, look at this. You can't make this shit up, right? So if you look at the buffalo, you can see a clear lightning bolt coming through here, very similar to the one in the rebuild card. So I feel whoever is coming through as the buffalo is the one that's had the revelation. And I cannot depict at this point in the reading who the buffalo is. Okay, because you're sort of both coming through with similar energy. So the buffalo here is having the realization moment, is going through some kind of rebuild. Now, this is big energy. This is a big realization. The buffalo is a big beast. Okay, so which is telling me this is a big revelation. This is not just something minor. This is something major. This is something huge. And I feel with the buffalo that if you look at this gorgeous buffalo, I get a very humbled energy coming through, very humbled. So this revelation may be humbling to the buffalo. But it's also making the buffalo stronger, is putting the buffalo in a better position at this current time. Now the elk, I'm getting a strong Capricornian energy coming through, but it could be a earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, or Capricorn. But I'm getting a very strong Capricorn vibe coming through. And I feel like the antlers of this elk is kind of representative with the devil card in the traditional tarot. So I feel that this elk, stick with me guys, because I feel that the duty of the elk is to be responsible and they need to be responsible. They're coming through as being responsible, and maybe, okay, here we have it, right? The elk is coming through realizing that they have been dabbling in unhealthy or toxic patterns. But the good news is that the elk is being mature about it. Okay, they are being responsible and accountable at this time, also that they're showing, that's how they're presenting. Okay, they're presenting as someone who is aware of unhealthy obsessions or patterns, and they are owning up to that. Okay, they are owning up to that. And maybe you're Gemini having some kind of a, if you're the buffalo, maybe you're having some kind of a realization, yeah, that like this, we cannot continue this way because it's not going to build or produce a long-term relationship if we continue this way. Like, let's break it down. Let's start from the ground floor up. Let's rebuild this in a honorable way. Okay, like hand on the heart. Let's legit look at this maturely and responsibly and deal with this. Now, the elk is also coming through as someone who is in a position of authority. The elk is also someone that's presenting at this time as someone with a very strong masculine energy, okay, where they are responsible and dutiful and what's the word? They're under some kind of obligation. Okay, so they're under some obligation to do the right thing by this relationship, by this marriage, by this engagement, by this connection or partnership, okay? Whatever speaks to you at this time, they're under obligation to sort it out. Yeah, so let's come down to the cards, the tarot. Now, what they are bringing to this connection at this time is the Emperor. Okay, so there's that strong masculine. Okay, so we're establishing now that you could be dealing with an elk, Gemini. Okay, you're dealing with someone who is possibly an Aries. Okay, I'm also getting Taurus, strong. Yeah, so this is strong Aries, Taurian, and Capricorn energy that's coming through. But the Emperor is simply someone who could be quite clearly an Aries, or someone who is very authoritarian. Okay, so they're bringing about a duty, responsibility to be dutiful to this relationship. The Emperor is someone who takes charge, takes the lead, gets the ball rolling. This is someone who takes action. And I like this Emperor because this Emperor to me is someone who is a leader, but a healthy leader. Like, because I see this green wreath surrounding this Emperor, and I see this as nourishing. I don't get that this Emperor is in his ego. I feel like he leads with good intention. You can depend on this Emperor. You can rely on this Emperor coming through with the results that is conducive to this relationship, okay? This is a wholesome Emperor. Mature, wise, responsible, quite knowledgeable, has the experience. You could be dealing with someone a little bit older than you too, Gemini. They're definitely bringing a maturity and a responsibility with them. That's what they're bringing to this connection at this time. Like, I feel, Gemini, that if you were to approach your person, I feel that they will be able to receive what you have to say well. They will receive it well, and they will go about showing you with their actions that you really do mean a lot to them. Okay, they will show you through their actions. Now, what you're bringing to this connection is the Two of Cups in reverse. So what I'm getting here is strong soulmate energy, but at this time, you're not seeming to see eye to eye about something, a situation. And it could be that it's quite evident at this time, or maybe rather, Gemini, you're making quite evident at this time that you both maybe don't share a similar value or a belief. Now, it is Cups energy, so it can speak to feelings and emotions. Maybe there's something that you don't emotionally connect to, emotionally speaking. There's something here that you're both not seeing eye to eye on, emotionally speaking, because it's Cups. So I have to go there. That's what's coming through. So very quickly, you may just be coming to your person and saying, right, I don't feel like my needs are being met. I need this to happen. Can you show me more affection, or can you express to me quite clearly how it is that you feel about me at this time? It could be something like that, right? So you're coming through and you're like, you know, expressing yourself at this time. And it's good because you're realizing that maybe your needs are not being met, or a particular need is not being met. You are bringing it forward to your partner, and you're saying, hey, I need this from you right now. And I feel like they will meet that need. They will meet your demand because they want to show you. They want to build. They want to re-establish this connection. They want this relationship to be solid, right? Now, what's blocking this connection is the Seven of Swords. So I'm really drawn to this full moon, and all of these swords are plastered all over this moon, as you can see here, which is telling me that these swords are blocking this connection. And these swords are truth. Okay. So I'm not really getting, because traditionally speaking, Seven of Swords can speak to betrayal and deceit, but I'm not getting that. I'm getting that there is secrecy here, and that's what's blocking this connection. So I feel that one of you are needing to come out in the open and reveal some kind of truth. Now, we recently have had the full moon in Leo, as I mentioned earlier, and the full moon helps us to release our blocks. It helps us to clear something out that maybe we have been suppressing. It's about really observing and feeling your emotions. Like, how is it that I feel at this time? And acknowledging those emotions and then expressing them. Okay? And this expression will be conducive to the relationship. And I just feel that some kind of truth has been pushed down, okay, swept under the rug. But it's coming up to the surface, and it has to come up to the surface because I feel this truth or these truths have been blocking the connection. And I feel those truths have got to do with your needs. Now, in the what supports this connection, we got 2 cards coming through. You got 2 cards coming through. So what's going to support you in this relationship right now at Gemini is to present your case. Ace of Pentacles is clearly an opportunity to present your case, okay? And to just leave it with your partner, because the Hermit is a reclusive energy. So what's best going to support you at this time is to just be sensible about this. You know, the Hermit is quite a solitary card and is quite wise and mature about things. You know, the Hermit goes about things in a very humble and mature way. So I feel that what's best going to support you and this connection is to approach this in a very mature, healthy way and present your case maturely. Yeah, maturity is coming through. Pentacles energy is a sure energy. Like, you've got to be sure, like you've been thinking about this for quite some time. You know, before you present your case, really consider all the facts. Consider everything. Go through everything with a fine-tooth comb before you present it to your partner. And I feel then your partner will receive it well, because it was well thought out. You really thought this through. You were meticulous, you know, Pentacles energy, meticulous, very earth energy. You know, you think about things thoroughly. And, you know, Virgos, because the Hermit is a Virgoan energy, Virgos are meticulous. They really think things through. They go through everything specifically and on point. So I feel like before you present your case, you will go through it all in a very thorough manner. You will present your case in a very thorough manner. Like, you will make sure that when you express your needs to your partner, that there's no room for misinterpretation. Okay, you will be very clear on delivering your case. So there we have it, lovelies. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you would like to expand and come over to Vimeo with me and see where this goes, that link will be down below. And until next time, Gemini, take care, and I'll speak to you soon.